It has been 2 months now since I made my first clapback video, and that was regarding a white woman who insulted us just because the passport bros are going to the Philippines, to Thailand, and to other, foreign countries. She called us weak and vulnerable. And after that, we all know that there are a lot of, Western women who made videos, same videos, and insulting women from overseas. Um, One of them was from a podcast like Daily Pub Crew. I forgot the name, but this American black woman um, called us because she was very specific with the countries she mentioned: Dominican Republic, she mentioned Colombia, she mentioned the Philippines and Thailand, and she said that girls from those countries are uneducated, can barely speak English, and aside from that, we got, insults like we are prostitutes, we are dirty. So, right now, let me break it down for those women who just, love running their mouths and not checking the facts. They said that we are uneducated. How can we be uneducated when Filipinos' literacy rate is at 99.70%? So, almost 100% of Filipinos can read. But American women's literacy rate is only at 87.90%. How can we be uneducated when we already had two women presidents? How can we be uneducated if there are a lot of nurses there, Filipina nurses there in the US? How can we be uneducated if there was a Filipina who invented the incubator? How can we be uneducated if we already had a lot of Supreme Court, women Supreme Court justices? How can we be uneducated when 56% of Filipinas graduated from colleges and universities here in the Philippines? You call this poor because we are from a third world country. Um, Third world was used before in connection with the military. Actually, we are not a third world country. We are a developing country who is uneducated now. Well, you might be, kind of right on that part because 30% of Filipinos live in the poverty line right now. But the difference is that we do not get the same government welfare that you're getting there in the US. We do not get food stamps here. We do not have Section 8. We do not have soup kitchens. Single moms here are getting something from the government, but not really a lot because we do not have that enough budget to support those, single moms. Now, what if we're going to strip off all of those welfare that you're getting there in the US? I bet you're going to be poorer than us. It was also said that we can barely speak English. Like, we have two official languages here in the Philippines. The first one is Tagalog, that is our main language that we use here, and our second official language is English. When we start going to school, from kindergarten up until college, it does not matter what degree we are getting. English is always included in our curriculum. So we know, a lot of us know how to use there, and there, and we say ask, not X. Also, the Philippines is the call center capital of the world. There are more than 1 million call center agents here in the Philippines right now. And for you to be able to apply for a call center position, you need to speak in English. So, how can you say that we barely speak English? To those girls who said that, let me ask you something. How many languages can you speak? Because aside from Tagalog and English, we have more than 200 dialects that we speak here in my country. Some of us can even speak in Spanish. Poquito Español, señorito, señorita. Pendejo. Some can speak in Chinese. We are actually a multilingual country. You call us prostitutes. Well, there are prostitutes everywhere. And if you are accusing the passport bros of flying here just to have sex with Filipina prostitutes, I mean, if you're going to think about it, they will be spending money for airfare tickets just to have sex with prostitutes here. So, meaning to say that prostitutes, Filipina prostitutes, are more high end than prostitutes there in the US? And the last time I checked, there are more prostitutes there in the United States of America. Can we mention Atlanta? You are accusing the passport bros of flying over here for sex tourism, but why aren't you all talking about those lovely ladies who are going to Jamaica to have sex with boys like teenagers? Not in, sir, not in. Get a plastic bag, sir. You call this dirty when we take a bath 2 to 3 times a day, minimum. You call this dirty when we wash our hair every day. And we all know that the hair is the dirtiest part of the body. And I know that a lot of Western women, they do not wash their hair every day. So who's dirty now? Definitely not us. Remember the other video that I did? The meow meow video? It was so funny. Uncle D, Dennis Perling, shared it in his video shorts. You might want to check it out. And I was just laughing at the comments, seeing those comments, because a lot of girls are triggered. Were triggered on that video. Check the ladies, the girls who were most triggered. Remember, I never mentioned a race there. So to those girls in the comments, are you really all guilty that your meow meow smells funky? Girls, this is how you do it. You wash it with soap and water, and then you wipe it. That's how you do it, sis. And of course, again, do not put a lot of eggplants inside your pussy because that's gonna be really effed up. The smell. You call this dirty and prostitute. When here in the Philippines, if you lose your virginity at the age of 18, you will be bashed. People will discriminate you here because we are a Catholic country. It is not normal for us to lose our virginity in high school. That is why we do not have high body counts compared to those lovely ladies. The insults that you threw at us, it was just way beyond crazy. And now you are saying that no, we are just warning you. We are just warning these women from overseas, from the passport bros. Like, you can say, hey sisters, let me warn you about the passport bros. They're just gonna do effed up shit with you. They're just gonna do something bad to you. But why insult us in the first place? And admit it or not, you are not expecting that we're gonna clap back. You were all caught off guard. Your victim card, your racist card will not work at us because we are not the same. Also, you said that the passport bros were really the ones who insulted the foreign ladies. I mean, send me a video. Show me one video that they insulted us. I'm gonna be up their asses. So why would I get mad at the passport bros? I have been very vocal about this. It was not my intention to defend the passport bros. I really just wanted to defend my fellow Filipinas. But in the process of defending my people, I saw how these lovely ladies treated their men. I even saw a video where these American black women were laughing just because a black man was killed. So to you lovely ladies, I will not stop. Continue the insults. I'm gonna continue with the clapbacks. This ain't over yet.